Air quality has plunged to hazardous levels on November 8th, with the city recording an overall AQI of 609 according to data. The national capital has been struggling with worsening air conditions since Diwali as a combination of post-festival pollution, farm fires in neighboring states and low wind activity continues to trap pollutants over the city. And officials, however, have said that a marginal improvements is expected later in the day as wind speeds pick up. Now, I'll be going over to the big wall over there to explain to you what exactly in terms of the comparison of the stubble burning or the parali burning when we're talking about how did it look a week or a year back or a comparison with a month back. So those are the details that I'll be breaking down to you. But we have seen that stubble burning is an issue that has been haunting Delhi and the neighboring states for quite some time. But obviously, this is something that needs a lot of attention because that has been causing air pollution for a couple of years for now in the Delhi NCR region, especially when you're talking about it. Now, let's take a look at 7th November, which is yesterday, and today, 8th November 2025. This is how it looks in terms of parali burning. The state on 7th November, those red marks signify the level of fire or the parali burning in the region, and this is on 8th of November. And when we're talking about these special pointers over here, that's Delhi, that's the Haryana, and this is Punjab. So you can see in Punjab, it's highly concentrated level of burning. That's why it affects regions like Haryana and Delhi. And so this is in comparison to 7th of November and 8th of November 2025. Now let's compare it 8th of November to 31st of October, which is which is way before previous month 2025. Now what you can see again when we're talking about Punjab, it's highly concentrated fires are concerned with this area, but you can see lesser number of fires, very scattered level of fires in Haryana and Delhi. On the other hand, when you take a look at 8th November, what we can see is in Haryana and in Delhi, there's still a lot more fire in comparison to 31st of October. When we're talking about 8th of October, again, there is, you can see in this, there is a lot of red marks over here, but in comparison to this, it is very scattered, and the number of incidences of fire were very less on 8th of October 2025 in comparison to 8th of November. On the other hand, what we had talked about already is 8th of November 2024, last year. The level of incidences of fire was a lot more. This is today, which is a lot less in comparison to last year, which saw in Punjab, the stubble burning incidences were a lot more. Even in Haryana, what we can see is you can see the difference of fire burning incidences. In Delhi, it's a lot less. Right now in Delhi, the stubble burning incidences are a lot more in compared to last year. But Punjab specifically is but in comparison to Delhi and Punjab, you can see the difference. In Punjab, there were a lot of incidences of fire that were reported last year. So now joining me on the telecast is Kavita Ashok, environmentalist, joining me on the telecast. Kavita Ashok, we have seen that this is obviously a concern that has been raised a couple of times since air pollution issues and the debate pops up that stubble burning is a major issue. What exactly is the alternative? Because this is something that we've been discussing for quite some time. What exactly do we provide a solution to a problem like this? So there is a lesser amount of air pollution, especially in Delhi NCR region, which is affected a lot because of the stubble burning incidences reported in areas like Punjab.
Yes, the Pusa Institute in Delhi has already come up with a substitute, the remedy for burning of farm stubble, that is the parali. And I've also visited and understood how it's going to work. So it is a biomass kind of a product which is, when sprinkled on stubble, decomposes it in a very natural way, and the farmers don't have to burn it anymore. Actually, the problem comes when the farmers have to set fire to the stubble on their fields to clear it up for the next crop. So the answer is already here. But as I understood from the authorities at Pusa that this has already been on trial in Punjab in in some portions, but at the ground level, it is not a very universal concept which is already being used. So on ground, it is not being used as a wholesome answer. So firstly, and secondly, there are varieties of crops where crop rotation in a manner that stubble is not lying on the field and then farmers have to clear it up. So I guess these two are the scientific alternatives. Besides, I guess there has to be strong political will and empathy from the states of Punjab, Haryana, and they have to understand how horrific life is becoming for residents of Delhi because of stubble burning. So until and unless they understand how it's affecting our health, our environment, our jobs, our elders, our schools, our productivity also at work. So they have to first understand this, and this can only happen when there is a strong will from the center, which is taking everybody into account, all the authorities, NGTs, Environment Ministry, the Delhi Environment Minister, everybody has to sit down and sort it once and for all.